Shit, that was scary. I'm not wearing pants. That could have been real bad. Hello everybody, it's Astra here. How is everybody doing? Why does he have to always adjust all three of these things every single time? I swear to God. Anyway, chat. Hello everybody. There we go. Get my face a little bit more in the view. Hello everybody. How's it going? I'm like so thirsty right now, but I don't have a drink, and it's very unfortunate. You look lovely, Astral. Thank you. I wish I had the dew. I have some dew downstairs, but I don't want to open it right now, because like every time I open a drink on stream, I barely drink it. It's like I always end up finishing the drinks after the stream, but it's like fuck. Anyway, chat. Fit check. All right. Fit check. I really do like this one. This one's a good, this is a good dress. I like this one. This is a good one. Also, I'm rocking the pigtails again. I did the pigtails like a couple streams ago, and I thought it looked good, so I did it again. I feel like pigtails are so like hard to pull off, and I probably won't be able to pull them off when I'm like 30. So I gotta do it while I can. You know what I mean? Looking good? Oh, thank you. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? I am pretty hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. I need to, like, I've only been eating egg sandwiches, and I need to, like, learn how to make more food. Chat, we need to decide on a dish that's easy to make that I can learn how to make, like, consistently. I have a couple things like that, but I need to add to my repertoire, chat. How do I make pot pies? How do I make pot pies? I need to know how to make pot pies, chat. This is very important. My girlfriend, Stra. It's very important that I know how to make pot pies. Very important. Girlfriend, Stra. Chillin'. Hello, everybody. It's a bit of an odd start time today, but I figured I was gonna, like, start at 7, but I figured just, like, fuck it. I'll start it. Pot pie doesn't sound easy. I mean, it doesn't... Is it not easy, though? What is an easy, like... Because the thing about pot pies, you can kind of, like, put them in the freezer, and then you can put them in the oven. They heat up really well. But, like, I don't know. I haven't... The best, like, recipe I found on pot pies, like, the way the pot pie filling looks the, like, most delicious, the guy uses, like, chicken feet in the chicken stock. And number one, I've tried to make chicken stock a couple times, and I feel like I just keep making, like, not good chicken stock, and I don't know why. Like, it's always gross, and I never use it because it looks gross after I make it. I've not been able to successfully make chicken stock, and it's very irritating. But it's like... They're in the freezer section, though? Yeah, I know. I want to make pot pies, though. I want to be able to, like, make proper pot pies. But the issue is, like, a lot of pot pie recipes are nasty. Like, they have the pie itself and the filling are, like, two different things. So, like, the pie, like, the crust is super crispy, and it, like, doesn't... It breaks as soon as you, like, dig into it. It doesn't, like, kind of emulsify with the filling a little bit, so it, like, sticks to the filling. It's more like it kind of floats on top of it, and it kind of is like you eat the crust, and then you eat the filling. And I don't like that. I always had, like, the whatchamacallit, like, the cheaper ones you get at the store where you, like, stab them with a knife a couple times and you throw them in the microwave. Those are great, but I feel like they could be way better. And I feel like I could make them for cheaper. She doesn't know. I fucking love Popeye. Here's the thing. Here, let me look at a video real quick. Let me look at a video on Popeyes. See, like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this, chat. Look at this. This guy, I like this guy's recipes normally, but that does not look like a good pot pie recipe. I like this guy's recipes normally, but those look nasty. That looks disgusting. That looks disgusting. Half of these do not look good. This is the one video
Hey, what's up?
where he makes a pot pie and it genuinely looks like really good.
Frozen chicken, but try and get it evenly
Hold on, is my thing? No, it's not.
coated like this. And once it's all rubbed up, I'm gonna move the chicken feet.
See, look at he uses the chicken feet for the stock.
About 1.5 kilos of those. Chicken feet are the secret to pro level chicken stock. Full stop. Reason being is they're full of gelatin, and that melts.
Like that makes sense, right? Like I feel like that makes sense why it makes it better. But I don't know if I have the guts to use chicken feet because it's so gross.
Viscosity and richness to the stock that you can't get from just bones. Once these are all laid out on a sheet tray, I'm going to load them into a 450F 230C oven and roast them for 25 to 30 minutes. Roasting the bones really opens up their chickeny flavor, and in my opinion, chicken stock made from bones that aren't roasted just is much less good. After 25 minutes in the oven, I'm going to pull these
like
out.
2
and when we take a
days. I've been
closer look,
chasing
you can
them.
see that they're not hard roasted, just enough to make them more flavorful. We're not trying to
See, it's like that's fine and everything, right? But like I still haven't been able to make any chicken stock. I want to make chicken stock, but it's like the time investment of it. The Instant Pot looks okay, but like that makes it easier, I guess. But like making chicken stock is like a 4-hour excursion, and then it's like I don't have a way of storing it in a way that I like. It's very unfortunate. But like, look at the end product here, right? Like that is adorable. That looks delicious.
Because it's right out of the oven, it looks so dynamic and amazing. But in the end, the texture is just too soft. So I'm not really
I think I like soft though. I don't want it to be too crispy. So maybe I should just use like.
For me, it just doesn't hit because it's far.
They make these puff pastry things, and maybe I should just buy one of these and then use that. I feel like that would work. Like I would do that. I don't know if I've never seen these in the store though. I don't know if I could just buy these. Because if I could, then I would.
And rolling your own pie crust, but for me, it just doesn't hit right. I wish it did because it's very easy to just pull out of a box and press onto a ramekin. And when it comes out of the oven, it looks so dynamic and amazing. But in the end, the texture is just too soft. So I'm not really the biggest.
Also, is it just me, or should a Popeye have crust on the bottom as well as like the top? It shouldn't just be on the top. But that looks delicious. All right, like that chicken feel that pot pie genuinely looks very delicious, and I'm wanting it. I kind of want it. I want to know how to make it, chat. I'm very much so want to know how to make it. If it's proper English, it just sounds wrong. Strong pass on chicken feet. Yeah, chicken feet are not great. I don't know, that just sounds gross. But it's the gelatin that like makes it better. I wonder if you could just make chicken stock with gelatin, like food gelatin. They sell food gelatin, don't they? If I go to Amazon, food gelatin. Gelatin powder. They make gelatin powder. Like, is that not? Can I not get the same shit, like, or the same like effect just from using some like store-bought gelatin? Or do I like? Does the chicken feet add a different level of flavor to it? I don't understand. You know what? The other thing I really want to know how to make, chat, is I've been fucking craving blueberry cake donuts, and I really want to know how to make them because I love blueberry cake donuts. But, like, I'm never, like, in the mood to spend money on donuts. So, like, I need to just make them. Ashley makes one meal a day, and it has to be an hour-long plus ordeal, or else it ain't happening. That's not even true. You realize I cook, like, several times a day. Because, like, usually I cook, like, a breakfast sandwich, and I'll make, like, rice-a-roni. Like, yesterday I cooked twice. I did the dishes yesterday. You're just complaining. How many times do you cook? Jizzy, how many times do you cook a meal? It never happens. It doesn't. I cook. Look at me. I am the cook now. Will Asher eat Jizzy's cooking? I'll eat Jizzy's cooking. He just doesn't cook very often. It's like I don't have a problem with him cooking, but he gets like mad at me when I don't make food. At like 5 a.m. That's prime time. It's prime cooking time. 3 to 5 a.m. is prime cooking time. I don't know what you're talking about. That is prime cooking time. I want to see Asher eat a big old honkin' cheeseburger on stream. I can make cheeseburgers. Chat. Okay, so the things that I know how to make, right? I can make chicken tenders. I can make cheeseburgers. I can make chicken wings. I can make breakfast egg sandwiches. I can make breakfast burritos, and I can make. That's like I would say that those are like the things that I can make that are really like simple and easy for me to make. Why is this fan still on? Freezing my ass off with that thing. Making the tendies yum. The problem with like a couple of those items is they're really expensive. Like I can't make chicken wings every day, and I can't make chicken tenders every day because it's literally so expensive. It's actually about as expensive as eating out, like getting DoorDash off of like McDonald's or something. It's like about the same price. Because if I'm gonna make chicken tenders, I'm gonna spend like $32, right? That's how much it costs to make chicken tenders. But you end up getting like a good amount of chicken tenders out of it, but it's still like $32, right? But like that, so that's, you know, for like 2 or 3 meals, it's like about 4 meals, right? For $32, there's 4 meals you get out of that. That's not terrible. But it's also like $8 a serving or something like that. And that's a little pricey. That's a little pricey. Most of the cost goes to the oil because you can only really use the oil one time when you're doing chicken tenders like that. I need to get oil and then like make other things throughout the week and then use them to make chicken tenders at the end because then it will be better. It's less of a waste. I got my chicken at Aldi's and it's like $11 for a tray of chicken breast. Yeah, but that's like... Here's my thing that Jizzy does. I'm gonna complain about Jizzy really quick. I hate cooking without a plan. I hate just taking ingredients that I have no idea what I'm gonna do with and just doing something with them. Jizzy is like, just cook the chicken breast. Just cook it. And it's like we don't have anything else to cook it with. And I'm just like, bro, what the fuck am I gonna make other than just bland chicken and rice? And it's just, I hate it. I hate it. When I get excited about cooking, what I love about cooking is when I have an idea and I can like, I can turn that idea into a plan and then I can actuate that plan and it actually turns out. Like, that's what I did with the chicken strips, right? And I made the chicken tenders last. That's what happened. I was like, oh, I wonder if I could do this. And then I did that and it worked and it was great. Do that every day, Astra. Not every meal has to be a glorious meal. It's not necessarily about a glorious meal. I mean like a plan. Like a step-by-step plan. Like if I make a chicken sandwich, or not a chicken sandwich, a breakfast sandwich, I know the steps to go into it, and I know like everything that goes into it, and I know how to do it. It's like I'm working at a restaurant, right? If you're working at a restaurant, you're not gonna make something if you don't know how to make it, right? I'm not overthinking it. I don't want to just throw shit at the wall because I'm gonna waste food that way, right? If I'm gonna take like 3 chicken breasts and just say fuck it, throw it in the oven with some random spices on it, that's great. And even if that turns out, what am I gonna do with that? This is just chicken breast. There's nothing else. How long does it really take you to microwave that food, Astra? You gotta sometimes experiment with just throwing some shit together. Well, there's difference between experimenting and just not having a plan at all. Like, literally not having any idea what you're doing. Like, I hate that. It's, like, stressful, right? Because you've got, like, monetary value in the form of uncooked food, and you have to just sort of wing it. And I hate that. It's so stressful. Like, it genuinely is. I can't make fried chicken. Guess I'm not eating today. Unironically, how it goes. Oh, Peanut. Careful. She fell backwards there. How did you do that? Give me your Peanut. Wow. Ow. Damn. Scratch the shit out of my lip. Shame on me? Shame on me for what? This is your first part. You can't cook by flinging shit at the wall. Try a pot or a pan. It is a kitty. It is a kitty. I don't know. It's just like, I don't like the idea of just like trying. If I'm gonna cook, I have very high standards, right? If I'm gonna eat something, I want to enjoy eating it. So if I'm gonna cook, the standard for a successful like cook is very like, I have much higher standards, and I'm not like, that's not like oh, I'm not gonna eat this peasant food. It's like if my body doesn't want to eat something, it won't. Like, I could have food right in front of me, and if it's my body has decided it does not want to eat it, it just won't. And there's nothing I can do about it. I can't force it. I can't be like, oh, I'll just shove it down my mouth. It doesn't work. My body, like, tenses up, and my stomach, like, gets locked, and I, like, get nauseous, and immediately it just doesn't work. I mean, poor Bat Vibes to tend to himself. No wonder Jizzy is nearly dead. He's wasting away over there on bread and water. Dude, I cook for him literally every day, Chad. Literally every day I cook for him. Don't listen. You never make the famous Astra salsa anymore? No, because I haven't gone to that thing again. I really do want to go, but it's like I have to go to the farmer's market to buy it, and I have to have, like, cash. The issue is like, it just costs money, and I don't like spending that much money. Astra's a billionaire. Damn. And not even the containers you can vac, seal, or use now? They even have containers? Yeah. Finicky Astra problems. Jizzy was 400 pounds before he started relying on Astra for food. Motherfucker! You could just, you know... I just need more food. That's fine, but we don't have, like, more shit to make. God damn it. It's like, here's my thing. It's like, if I'm gonna cook, I want to cook, well, I want to do it the way I want to do it, right? Like, if I'm gonna enjoy cooking, I'm gonna enjoy cooking, right? I want to enjoy the process of cooking. I'm not gonna torture myself with cooking, or else I'm not gonna do it, right? If I don't want to cook, I'm not gonna do it. And so I have to want to cook, and I have to want to, like, make that, right? I don't know. Did I vote? Not, it's the 4th today. It's tomorrow. Earring fit check. Would eat a gator. Jizzy and Dabo are actually twins. Just Jizzy suffering from Astra's cooking. Alright, well, fuck, what? Wait, what? Should I just not cook then? Should I just, like, not? Should I just say, fuck it? Fuck it, fuck it, I'm just not cooking? Am I in girl month? No, that was last month. Like, fuck, dude. You guys, it's like, I bust my ass, I cook every day, and what do I get? Oh, you don't cook enough. Oh, you don't fucking, oh, I can't survive on your cooking. It's like, well, fuck you then. Alright, fuck you, I just won't cook. Ow! You know what that song is? That, like, that one, like, very, like, feminist song that's, like, RSPE, the respect. What does it mean to me? Respect, bitch. Fuck, dude. Ungrateful peasants. What, you're not cooking for me many times a day? How dare you? How dare you want to have standards and enjoy the process of cooking? How dare you? I'm starving over here. I don't know how to cook for my RSPCT. Respect. Do you not respect me? I won't respect you. You better respect me and my cooking ability, or else you're not gonna get any food. The respect. What happened to the Biodynamic GT Pro 77 200? Why did you like spell it like? Why did you say the full name of the headphones? Why did you like go into the like specifics on that? No, they're downstairs. I still have them. It's just that these headphones are already upstairs, so I don't have to bring them back and forth. So I just do that. And plus, these are wireless, which makes it a lot easier just to like get up and then like move around. You know what I mean? But like the other one's great too. But it's I have those downstairs. The fuck is sponsored? I want to cook all your food. Makes one meal a day. I'm starving. What did you say? It's like, okay, listen. I want to be a housewife. I like the housewife mode, but there's gotta be like, you gotta provide the food for me to cook with, right? If you don't, if housewife, what is a housewife supposed to cook with if there is no food to cook with the stuff? There's only basic ingredients that don't make anything. Like what are the ingredients that we have? Monterey Jack cheese, chicken breast, and rice. I can make something with that. But it's not gonna be good. Like, it's gonna be, like, bland chicken and rice and maybe a little bit of cheese. Like, that just... To me, I can't eat that. Like, my body will just say, I'd rather not, and then it won't. You look extra beautiful today. Oh, thank you. Do you have a planned daily schedule? No, but I like having food that is like properly made into like I don't like having a combination of ingredients cooked together and thrown together. I like to have a meal made from a recipe that works. You know what I mean? I don't want to, it's not like, oh, I don't need to make a big thing out of it. No, I just need a recipe that works. I don't want to just randomly have a bunch of random ingredients on my plate. Do you not season your food? I do, but like, what are you gonna do? If you have chicken and rice, you can put as many seasonings on the chicken as you want. It's still gonna just be chicken and rice. Like, I don't care if it's got Cajun seasoning on it, whatever. It might make it taste good, but it's still just chicken and rice. And so, like, it's not tasty. It's just like, oh, yay. You need to up your herb game and not weed too. No, listen, chat. My herb game is great. I know how to season a chicken, all right? I know how to season shit. I can season shit all day. It's not about the seasoning. It's about the fact that it's just chicken. It's not like chicken parmesan. It's not like a recipe. It's just base ingredients that have been cooked individually and then combined individually. So when it comes to the meal, it's just those individual ingredients barely cooked and put together. And it's like, that's just not good. You need to become a MacGyver of cooking food. Listen, I can cook shit. I cook great breakfast sandwich, right? Because I know I can make a breakfast sandwich. I know how to do it. I have a recipe. I had the recipe in my head, and so when I go to make one, I can just make it. I know I need all these ingredients, and I can just make it. It's not the stressful experience of, well, if I do this, then, well, no, because I don't have, yeah, but it would be, no, that won't, that won't be, that's just, no, that, I fucking despise that. I hate that process so much that I just refuse to cook, if that's what it's gonna be like. Like, it's like, sounds like a you problem. Is it? You cook just chicken and rice and think it's not good, you need to up your seasoning game. Taco, there is literally no amount of seasonings you can put on the chicken to make it a full meal, right? Chicken and rice is just chicken and rice. It doesn't matter how many seasonings you put on that, it's just chicken and rice. It's not chicken with a glaze, with a pan sauce. It's not chicken with like mashed potatoes. It's not like a well-rounded meal. It's just chicken and rice. That's it. You're not seasoning your rice? Who the fuck seasons their rice? Like, I'm not making fucking fried rice or like some other type of rice. I usually put soy sauce on it. Skill difference. Listen, I get so much shit for my cooking and how, oh, you don't like to cook. Motherfucker, I will just not cook. It is not in a burrito. I don't care. Mashed potatoes, pan-fried chicken, breast, garlic butter. My go-to when I want to make a decent, healthy, and cheap meal food for the entire week in one go. I don't want to try too hard. I don't have garlic butter. I don't have, like, I can't pan fry my chicken breast because I don't have that much oil. I don't have, like, I guess I could, like, pan fry it a little bit, but, like, that's just, the mashed potatoes is good, but I don't have mashed potatoes either, so that's the problem. It's like, I don't know, it's just like, if I'm gonna make chicken, it's just gotta have more notes than that. Make see garlic butter. You need a sharp knife. I don't have a sharp knife, you're right, I do need a sharp knife. I have two knives that are so dull, it's insane. Thank you, Luna Starlight, for the follow. I have so many dull knives, it's crazy. Like, I've used them to the point where now I can, like, hold them by the knife and squeeze and I won't cut myself. Like, it's very, very hard to cook with those knives. And I don't have a way of sharpening them. People have sent me sharpeners before, but none of those sharpeners work. I've never had success with, like, a pull-through sharpener. They all suck and do worse for my knives than any, like, my knives would be better off just not using the knife sharpener. I need a proper stone that I can, like, sharpen my knives on properly. Like, a proper sharpening stone. Those are scams for real, yeah. Chicken and rice is literally a dish in the dozens of style cooking, and its only difference is how it's seasoned. That's not true! Ramaj, name me some of those dishes, and I will explain to you how it's not just seasoning. Please explain to me. Give me some dishes that are just chicken and rice. You need a rubstone. Motherfucker, you can season rice. I know you can season rice, but that doesn't just make it better. Plus, you have to, like, and a lot of times, if you're gonna make proper, like, seasoned rice, you have to do more than just cook the rice. You have to, like, do more to it. If you're gonna make, like, Mexican-style rice, it's not just a matter of putting rice into a rice cooker and let it go. Unless you already have, like, a packet of that, but... It's a you thing, homie? No, it's not, dude! Fucking... Give me it! Chad, you fucking... This is my skin? You're under it right now. You're under it right now. You gotta cook it in Mexico. I have a rice cooker, yeah. But dude, you fucking, you're making me so mad. Chicken and beans? Jizzy doesn't like beans. Fox News says early voting looks scary for Democrats. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know anything about that. At least Astra doesn't have any more reason to complain about doing the laundry. Rice seasonings do it? Why do you guys think that I don't know how to season rice? You guys are like, oh, it must be you just don't know how to season things. No, motherfucker, rice and chicken is not a whole meal. It's just 2 ingredients. If you have rice, chicken, beans, and like some vegetables, there's that. That's a meal. That's something. If it has ingredients and flavors that work together, that's it. But when the flavors do this, that's not a meal. Chicken and rice do that. You have to have them work together. You have to cook them together. You have to use them together. Chicken, you know what chicken fried rice is? It's chicken and rice. But what's the difference? Is that you fry the rice. You take the rice, you have to have 1 day old leftover rice. You have to put that in a pan with lots of soy sauce and the proper amount of seasonings and the proper aromatics, and then use a wok to stir them all together. It's not just cooking rice in fucking a thing in chicken. It's like you have to actually make the recipe. If I wanted to make chicken fried rice right now, I couldn't because I don't have the ingredients. You literally season the rice in the rice cooker? Fuck, dude, I don't know, man. I don't think just having flavorful rice is enough to round out a meal. You know what I mean? It's not enough to round out something like entirely. How is Florida after the hurricane? Are folks recovering? Yeah, I mean, Florida, I feel like it's pretty, like, North Carolina got hit really hard from the hurricanes. Florida is kind of used to it, I guess, so it doesn't feel like much has changed. So it's like, obviously it was a big hurricane, and there's a lot of trees everywhere that are just kind of, like, cut up. But Florida seems pretty good at picking up the pieces. And the part of the state that I'm in didn't get hit as hard as some of the other parts, so. Send you my chicken and rice recipe. Okay. Switch the title should be changed to Squeaky Girl Gets Mad at Rice. Siesta Key did get fucked up. They did. They really did. That looks extremely... First of all, okay. This is like a baked chicken quarter, which is different than just chicken, because it's got the chicken skin on it, which can add a lot more flavor, but Jizzy doesn't like that, so we don't cook that. And so I don't ever, hey, you can't do that, because it's like one piece of chicken, and Jizzy doesn't like to eat the whole, he likes the skin, but he doesn't like to eat the whole chicken quarter. Like, he doesn't like the chicken quarter laid out in this way. So it's like, I usually can't do it like that, and if you're gonna do it any other way, like the chicken legs don't fucking cook all the way as the chicken thighs. Jizzy also doesn't like the chicken thigh meat as much as chicken breast meat, so it's like this isn't really an option. And I don't have chicken quarters, I have chicken breasts, and so they don't have the skin on them, which isn't going to season as well. So it's going to be more bland than what you have here. And also, it's like, this is literally just chicken and rice. It's still not very, like, not very coherent. This doesn't feel like a meal. This feels like a main dish that you would also have a side with, right? I like the dark meat. I like dark meat too, but you know. We had the chicken quarters for like a year. We ate chicken quarters for like a year. I just prefer breast because it's less chewy usually. This is true, but like, you know, it depends on what you're doing. Like, sometimes I like the baked chicken quarters that are pretty decent if you just actually bake the chicken quarters because they have the skin on them and you have the fat in it. It's just usually that's not like, I don't know. Last time I did that, Jizzy, you were like, nah. You were like, no, I don't want this. I always want it shredded. Thank you, Scars Unseen, for the raid. Oh, yeah. Like, literally, every time I make chicken quarters, I have to shred it, because you don't like to eat the whole chicken quarter. See, what you guys don't understand is Jizzy is very picky. He's very picky. I'm probably more picky than Jizzy. I'll say that. I am probably more picky than him, but still. Chicken and rice isn't meant to be a full meal anyhow, to be fair. Well, that's all I have, so. Do you have any femboy advice? Don't. If you have advice, don't do it. If you have the option to not be a femboy, probably go with that. Nani, he's the picky one. Well, I'm probably more picky than he is. I won't even lie about that. But it's not even just about that. It's like there are a couple of ingredients that I just can't use because he doesn't like it. But that's fine. I don't necessarily have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with having. There's nothing wrong with having preferences. It's just that if I have like I am limited a little bit of what I can do. The shitty cheap chicken quarters we used to buy were so fatty, only 50% of it was edible. That's not even true. It's not even true. They're just chicken quarters. They're fine. Why is that so fucking loud? Thank you, nice guy, for the subscription. I need to, like... What is that? Audio input capture widgets. Alert box. That is too fucking loud. Can I... Sound volume. Alright. Follow. Turn that down. Raid. Turn that down. Subscription. Turn that down. Too fucking loud. There we go. There are audio adjustments. But me want a femboy? Oh, you want a femboy boyfriend. Oh, okay, well at that point, well then you just gotta go on Team Fortress 2 and you'll find one. If you can, like... The thing you gotta realize that most trans people and femboys are the same thing. So if you're okay with femboys, you may want to consider just going for a trans person because they basically the same thing. I'm gonna get in trouble for saying that. Just got a trans girlfriend or settle for a twink BF. Yeah. Problem is, real femboys are kind of rare, so they're not very common. I have one. I have to deep clean though. The oil somehow got inside the glass door, so I decided to unscrew it and take it apart and clean it. I don't know how it happened. There's too much oil that was in it. I know exactly how it happened actually, but I'm not gonna say anything about it. Femboys are either face twink death or become trans women. I mean, yeah, not necessarily. Like you could have femboys who are on HRT, but. First you want the femboy, then you want to become the femboy. That's the problem, though. It's like that's not the good timeline. That's not the timeline. I feel like if you, that's not the timeline. I was making potatoes and peanut oil in it. Yeah, I mean, that's what happened. I don't think you're supposed to put a lot of oil in the air fryer. That's why it happened. It's like. You put a lot of oil on the potatoes when you did that, and the oil has to go somewhere, and the air fryers just aren't really meant for that. It's okay though. Femboys on HRT, so trans girls. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Like basically the same thing. Can we be friends? I mean, I think everybody in my chat is my friend. So put oil in the air fryer? I didn't. I didn't. That was a Jizzy thing. I don't want to be throwing Jizzy under the bus the whole stream. I don't want to like listen. I don't want to throw him under the bus. I'm not trying to like complain about him. I don't want to like. I don't want to like him. I don't want to give him a bad rap here. Right? I'm not trying to like shove him under the bus. But I will say, God damn it, I don't get enough fucking respect for the amount of shit I do around this fucking apartment. God damn it, I cook, I clean, and what do I get? Do I get things? No, I get where's my food, bitch? It's like, god damn it, dude. I asked for misogynist 1950s America, and I got it. I shook up the cut potatoes in a bag with peanut oil and a bunch of spices, and it would come out good as fucking the air fryer. The oil somehow got in the glass through the crevice and some shit. Yeah, because you're not supposed to use... The other thing that would happen, though, is that the oil would drip out of the air fryer. Like, it would pool up at the bottom of the air fryer and then flow out through, like, the like... There's, like, a valve for that. And so you'd end up with a bunch of peanut oil on the counter after it. And it was really gross. Bring back the water guns to cool off femboy. Bad boys, keep pimping your hands strong. Ugh. Fuck, dude. I don't know. It's like I like cooking. I like cooking. I love cooking. But if I'm not gonna be able to make good food, it's just not fun. Like I don't want to do it. You asked to cook everything and you're mad because I'm hungry? Don't cook anymore. I'll make my own food. Alright, fine, I won't. I won't cook. It that's what you want. Like, I won't, like, Jesus Christ. Do you think food as a entirely separate dishes consisting of very specific things, or do you think of food as modular parts you can combine in any combination of protein? Cooking is like playing music. Food is like music. You have notes that work together, and you have notes that do work together. If you're going to write a song, you're not going to put two notes that don't work together, because there are there are chords, there are modes that interact with each other in different ways that create a unique listening experience. Same with food. You can take I usually like to cook with my nose, right? So if I'm smelling something, I can smell the notes in it, and I can smell oh, this could use some more garlic, or this could use this, because I know that with the flavor profile I'm working with, garlic would work well with that. It wouldn't add, like, cinnamon, because I know that flavor profile isn't what I'm looking for this specific dish, right? And so it's all about just going in and, like, creating, essentially, music with food, and you're creating a work of art, and it's tasty, it's great, it's amazing. But when you just, like, throw shit at the wall, it's like, okay, let me just go up on stage and just hit random notes and hope I hit something. Like, no, I hate that. It's stressful. It's like, it genuinely is stressful. I don't know why, but it's like, it stresses me out. Here's a dumbass question. If you were food, what would I be? Probably chicken wings, because I like chicken wings, and I want chicken wings, but I don't have chicken wings because I need to buy them, but I don't. Yeah, they're, you know. Cucumber? Cumcumber? What would I be? What would I be, Taco? What would I be if I was a food? Probably like a hot pepper, honestly. That'd probably be what I would be. Spicy, but delicious. NPR PBS says Harris is winning. Those are like the most biased news sources you could have listed, dude. NPR and PBS are so fucking bought and paid for. NPR is the most... sometimes I listen to NPR because it's funny, but it's so wildly biased. Like, the people who listen to NPR love the smell of their own farts, and it's very obvious when you listen to it. If Asher was a food, Asher would be a gun. A donut. If Asher Asher would be a Carolina Reaper. Mad feisty as hell today because everybody's getting on my ass about this shit. NPR still exists. It does still exist, and it's so like I can see it's like it's very college student liberal. That's the exact person who listens to NPR right now. I love jalapeno poppers, dude. In politics, we all lose. Panchera burrito. I love Panchera's burritos. It's like, yeah, food is... rice is a great ingredient, and you can do a lot with it. But it's just like when you don't try to, like, do anything with with the like ingredients you have, and you're just throwing shit at the wall. You can't make a full song. It just really irritates me. NPR is not biased in their reporting, but they're biased in what they report. You can be sure that everything they say is true, but they don't tell you everything else. That's not true. I don't believe that. I believe that for 1 second. I don't believe there's a single news source on the earth that every single thing they say is true. It's just not. It's not possible. I don't care what news source it is, whether it's left or right. There is a fucking gnat in this room. It's one single gnat. Where the fuck is he coming from? Why is he in here? There's not food in here. What the fuck? I need to murder him. It's not. Yeah, it's like it doesn't matter what news source you're talking about, whether it be fucking, you know, Breitbart or CNN or NPR or whatever. Every single one of them is biased, and every single one of them is trying to spin you a narrative. And so to understand, you have to like kind of get. You have to take everything you hear with a grain of salt, because everything is easy to lie about, and everything, people have an agenda that they're trying to get you to understand and believe. It's like, a good example of this is John Oliver. I fucking hate John Oliver, because the way he produces his stuff is basically like, here's why I'm right, and why, if you disagree with me, you're not only wrong, but you're stupid and a bad person. Like, that's how he portrays every single issue that he works with. And it's like, he like, specifically picks and chooses the arguments and the words he says that makes him look right and everyone else look wrong. It's just a shitty way of doing things. Get my news source from The Onion, based. Gnats get in everywhere. Yeah, I know, but it's just one. And he's like coming on my microphone and I keep seeing him and I just like, I love John Oliver a lot. The Eat Shit Bob episode is golden. That's the thing, though. It's like, if you agree with John Oliver's, like, point, then it's supposed to be that way. But he's trying to, like, speak from a place of, obviously this is true. But in reality, he kind of skips over the, is it actually true, though, part? And kind of gets right to the, if you don't feel this way, you're a bad person. Kind of vibe. And it's a little fucked up. I don't know, modern news sources are really, really not great. If you were running for president, what would your foreign economic policy be? Fuck off other countries. I honestly don't like foreign intervention at all. I would say we're not giving any money to Israel, and we're not giving any money to Ukraine, and we're not giving any money to anybody else, because fuck it. There are people in the US who need help, and if we can't take care of ourselves first, then we can't take care of anybody else. It's like, if you can't, you need to, like, you know when you're in a plane and you're crashing and the mask come down, and how even if you have children, you're supposed to put the mask on yourself first so that you can take care of your children? It's like that, right? If we want to help other countries and other places in the world that are struggling economically or with humanitarian rights, we need to have an American populace that is all taken care of. There shouldn't be people living in the streets in America if we're giving money to a foreign country. That's it, right? I get all my news from Alex Chirosoforo because he's Greek and sexy. I don't know who that is, and I don't really care. Motherfucker! God damn it. Fucking. Oh, there he is. There's the bastard. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna kill that. I'm gonna kill that fucking gnat wherever he is. Anyway, you actually answered that better than most candidates. Well, I mean, yeah, it's like, because here's the thing about politics you gotta understand, is that political parties, they're just trying to get elected, alright? It's like, if... Mother... He's trying to make me angry. He's trying to, like, set me off, this little fly. This little... He's like, getting in my face, like, hey, fuck you. I don't know, I feel like a lot of politics nowadays is very, let me get your vote. Let me say whatever I need to say to get your vote. And people don't actually want to do that. The reality is there's a lot of people who are on both sides and they think their side is the absolute correct side. But the truth is often in the middle. And the reality is, oh, well, we want things this way, but it's like for the trans debate, right? There are like, that's something I can talk about very easily because of the position I'm in. There are people on both sides who have no idea what the fuck they're talking about, and the only reason why they're talking about it is to get votes or moral support. It's like anybody who's talking about trans people are either virtue signaling or trying to like push a narrative. And it's not, the reality of the situation is that it's much more gray and not black and white. So it's like, if you're gonna have a proper policy, a political policy that actually works, it's gonna be somewhere in the middle rather than like, rather than extreme like one or the other side of view, right? But the issue is that if you don't take an extremist view, then you won't get anywhere. So if you take a moderate view on something, you won't get any leverage on the political system, because the only thing that actually gets movement in the political system is radical ideas on either side. Shades of gray. Politicians are just people who don't want to work for a living. I think that a lot of politicians are kind of fucked up, you know? It's like they don't do a very good job. They take our money and they don't really... I don't know. Lobbying should probably not exist. The fact lobbying's kind of fucked up. I don't know. If I were president, I'd probably be murdered by somebody. Probably. Yeah, if you were the president, they'd make you ride in a convertible. Yeah. They would. It's like, radical ideas usually do not make it into law. Well, they don't, but they push. They push and they pull, which is not terrible. And there are certain radical ideas that, just because an idea is radical, doesn't necessarily mean it's wrong either. So it's not, just because these things are usually in the middle, doesn't mean that they're always in the middle. They're usually somewhere in between. And so I feel like for a lot of those issues, you have to, like, find the middle ground and find the most proper middle ground for each issue, because it's different for every issue, right? If you tried to stop a war, that would be dangerous for you. I mean, I don't know. I agree with your point about spending money on your own populace first. However, aiding Ukraine is the best ROI for Americans have ever gotten on their money. Russia is one of the great threats to the Western world, and a long rifle is being destroyed for pennies. I don't care about Europe. I don't care. That might be a little bit mad. You know, this might be bad for me to say, but like, fuck Europe. I don't care about them. Why? Again, my point is that you can't support somebody else, especially to the degree that we're supporting Ukraine, especially when they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. That Ukraine is not winning this. All right. I hate to break it to you, but they are. And I'm not talking about Russia. I don't care about Russia. I don't care about Putin. I don't. Whether they're the enemy or not, I don't give a shit. America could kick Russia's ass. I'm not worried about Russia. Like, if America really was concerned about Russia, we just go over there and fucking kick his ass. Like, that's all we have to do. But the thing is, like, Ukraine is not gonna win. There's no way they're gonna win. And the best case scenario for Ukraine is that the line stays exactly where it is. That's all that Ukraine can hope for. They're not gonna get land back. They're only gonna lose more land the longer it goes on. And the more that this war goes on, the more that people will die. Innocent people will die on both sides that shouldn't die. And Ukrainians will lose more and more land and more people until eventually the Russians finally run out of steam. But it's like, that's not gonna happen for a long time. And it's like, obviously this war should have been over a year ago. This is not I don't know. Sorry, chat. I'm heated tonight. I'm very heated. Very, very heated. Putin loves puppies. He loves titties. Should have done an election night stream with Jizzy and Double. I mean, it is election night. I mean, tomorrow is the election. So I guess it is like kind of a I guess I don't really care about being too political on today's stream, because it is. Listen, there's no avoiding politics for the next 3 days. You cannot avoid it. Like, it's sorry, it's unavoidable. It's not getting away from it. For the next 2 days, literally everywhere you look. Literally the only one I have left? Damn. Are you actually voting? Of course I'm voting. This way. Astra now funded by Tenant Productions? What the fuck is that? Is that that stupid thing that the Tim Pool was paid by? Fuck, dude, I hate that guy. When will the final results of the election be published? Probably, no, probably not January 6th. Probably like the 11th. It's probably gonna be a little bit before we know now, but it could be the 6th. Who knows? Tenant paid for temple, but that's like a pro-Russian thing. I'm not pro-Russian. I don't care about Russia, and I don't really think that I would like to see Ukraine. Did you see, motherfucker? Did you see him? He was right there. He pulled a Pence on me. He fucking, god damn it. No, it's like I wish that Ukraine had its original territory. Like, I want Ukraine to have its original territory, but that's not happening, right? That's just not realistic. As much as it might be something that we want, it's not realistic. Whoever wins, reload. Ukraine is our Eastern European version of Afghanistan and Iraq. 20 years of wasted treasures and lives with no benefit or changeable change at the end. Oh, but it's on a loan. They'll pay us back. No, they fucking won't. The fuck? They're not paying us back. Oh, but all the money we gave to them is on loan. Like, no, they're not paying us back. You know what pisses me off? You know what's a real political issue that I really am passionate about? Motherfucking Peanut, the squirrel. They killed that goddamn squirrel. They fucking killed that squirrel, and it pisses me off, dude. That makes me so angry. I tell you, Ukraine doesn't always mean pro-Russia. You can hate both. I don't hate either. Like, I don't like Russia, but I don't hate Ukraine. It's not like I'm like anti-Ukraine. I'm just pro-American. Like, I'd rather have the problems that Ukraine has are not America's problems. And so America should not be solving Ukraine's problems for them, because it's not going to help Ukraine in the long run. A country will be better off if it can fix its own problems rather than having to rely on a bigger country like the United States. Ukraine is a gambling addict asking for more money. And it's just hard to say, like, we should be giving more and more money to Ukraine when, like, the fucking people after, like, Helene were, like, there are still people suffering from Helene. Like, still. And you know what? They were, like, and Milton caused, like, many Floridians to lose their homes and to lose everything they had. And what was the U.S. government's response? Oh, here, have $750. Like, okay, if we're giving hurricane survivors $750, we shouldn't be giving more money to random Ukrainians. Like, it's not in our interest, it's not in Ukraine's interest, it's just a bad idea. It's just, we need to focus on ourselves first so that we can help other people, because we're not going to be able to efficiently help other people if we can't take care of ourselves. And the fact that we have a homeless crisis in LA and, like, Houston, it's just... Anyway, yeah, vote Astra. Write in Astra on your back. Astra for president. Thank you, Sissy Supplies, for the 16 months. Thank you so much. President Astra, how should they help your people? Who help your people? What? Who are they and who are my people? Am I president of this country? How would I help Americans? Or what is my, like, what would I do if I was president? Why is that so fucking loud? What the fuck? Hold on. Was that bits? No, that was a gifted sub. Oh. A little bit delay. Oh, what I want. Turn that down. I don't know why that was so fucking loud. I don't even know where it is. Damn. Can you turn it up and set it down? I don't think so. I don't... Wow, that's so fucking loud. Thank you, Associate Lives, for getting the sub to CRJ. Where? It's right here. I wonder if I do that, if that will help.
It's a trap.
I think that's better. I think I fixed it a little bit there. Maybe. Russia is defeating NATO? No, it's not. Russia is not gonna... No. Right? America could kick Russia's ass with our hands behind her back, dude. How would you help people of the land? Wait, how would you help the people of the land of the free? Oh, you mean how would I help Americans? Fuck, dude. I don't know if I want to get into that. I don't want to get into that. I don't know if I want to get into that, man. We could go down this road. You could go down the political road. I don't want to, like, spout off my, like, full opinions on politics, because people always get mad at me, and I'm sorry. Because, like, I know people on here, like, a lot of people don't agree with me on a lot of politics, and that's okay. Like, I find it sad that, like, people can't, like, disagree on politics and without having it be a major issue. Like, oh, wait, you think that? Well, I can't like you anymore. It's like, well, listen, if you disagree with me, there's nothing wrong with that. You're allowed to you're allowed to think I'm stupid for having opinions, all right? It's okay. Russia have nukes that can reach Florida within 45 minutes. What am I supposed to do about that? It's fucked up, right? That's sad, but, like, I don't know what if I was president, what would I do? I'd probably try to just denuclearize the whole world with making so, like, a whole worldwide agreement that we're not gonna have any nukes, but then we keep a couple in the back just because, you know, we need to have a couple of spares just in case somebody else also has just a spare. In reality, no one's ever gonna get rid of their nukes because it's like, put down the gun. No, you do it first. No, okay, I'll put mine down. You put yours down. All right, I'll put mine down. All right, you put yours down. Yeah, if you put yours down, I'll put mine down. Put yours down. Put your nuke down. Put your nuke down. Put it down. Put. All right, I put mine down. Put yours down. I'm putting mine down. It's just what'll happen. It's not. No one's getting rid of the nukes. U.S. can vaporize Moscow and St. Petersburg. Russia only 2 famous major cities. Ukraine was tricked into this war by NATO. I don't know anything about that. Honestly, I don't like NATO. I don't like NATO. I don't like the European Union. I don't like that. I don't like the overarching powerful groups that control a lot of shit. Day after the threads of wholesome films to watch. Add estrogen to the water supply. Every country equals world peace. Who's they? Oh! Did he get away? I almost got him, I think. Fuck. Damn. That's messed up. Last time you asked, you said you'd build a cool-ass battleship. Your brain is growing. I mean, I would build a cool-ass battleship, but that's only because I like battleships. I could be like, this is exactly what I'll do if I become president. But, like, I feel like a lot of those policies are not, they're not partisan, so there a lot of them, but some of them, like, it's partisan, but it's also not partisan, so it's like, I don't, motherfucker, he's still here. I will murder you. Where are you? Fuck. God damn it. I want you to tackle this hard-hitting political question. Did you go to your pre-box? I did. Got the dryer. I got it. I did get it. Russia does not want to challenge NATO unless Russia wants itself to be vaporized for some reason. That would make more sense. I mean, I don't necessarily think there's, like, it's wrong to say, well, Russia should be considered, like, a threat, because they're obviously, like, gonna try to take shit over. That's just what Russia does, you know what I mean? But it's like, I don't know, I think it's also kind of a bad idea to just immediately trust NATO, because NATO is not Russia. It's just like, well, NATO's capable of bad things too, just like any other over-governing body of shit. This motherfucking... I'm going to get a flamethrower in here and light everything on fire, just so I can kill that one gnat. Did you get anything else on my P-Box? I did, but I couldn't open that one on stream. I did open it, and I have it, but that one's not a stream. It's not a stream item. I didn't think this conversation would get this geopolitical. Yeah, you know, but I mean, I guess it's kind of topical because the election is tomorrow, but you know. There's no bug. You're losing it, bro. You're losing it. Enjoy both, but not together. Our culture is forever shifting and evolving. That's what allows it to survive so many threats from inside and out. And more concerned about the soldiers dying in the field to prolong losing venture, while warhawks autographs weapons they won't use PR face. I don't know. I don't like war. I don't like people dying in war. I think it's bad. I don't like the fact that there are people in the middle. I don't like the fact that there are people dying in the Middle East and in Eastern Europe. I don't like it. I wish that people wouldn't die. I don't like death. I like people to not die. That's my political opinion. I like people not being dead in a field somewhere alone. I'm the same way with mosquitoes. I will obsess over killing one for like 10 minutes. I got really good at killing them. I can karate kid some gnats, you know? Like that. Just to be clear, Astra is against killing. I am against killing. For the most part. There's some exceptions, but very few. Yeah, I don't know. Let's move past the political part of the stream because everybody hates it. Let's go back to talking about how awful of a cook Astra is and how Astra doesn't know how to cook. And how Astra needs to feel bad about not cooking as much. Against killing while having a fucking arsenal? Just because I have guns doesn't mean I'm pro-killing. Like, it means I'm pro not getting killed. That's what the guns mean. I'm pro not killing, but I'm also pro not getting killed. And their vibrator is as big as a 2-liter bottle? What the fuck? It's fucking gigantic. Why would you even need one that big? What are you using that for? To ensure peace, prepare for war. Yeah. Exactly. At a certain point, when you kill, the people you kill is not the enemy, but your own. No glory in fighting to the bitter end. Someone needs to end the fighting so you can focus and return to the need for beans and chili. No. I bought it as a joke. It's actually nice. You can possibly use a toy you received today with the bench you received last week. Yeah, I suppose that would work, wouldn't it? That would work, wouldn't it? That's a funny idea. Maybe I'll try that. She likes guns, but she isn't full RNCD pilled. That's respectful. What the fuck is r/NCD? I don't use Reddit, so I don't know what that subreddit is. God, who in their right mind is not pro getting killed? Who in their right mind is not pro getting killed? I'm gonna have to take a hard stance on that one. I'm not pro getting killed. Listen, that's a hard take. I know it's spice take, but it's not my jam. That's not my jam. Hey, Dob. I can send a pic to Discord. Yeah, I kind of wanted to see it. Not unless you've used it. In that case, that's kind of gross, but I am curious. I have the chili sauce fans for holders. That's not that serious. What? Let me get one. All right, bro. Here. You can have one. Take it. There you go. It's non-credible defense. It's the last few bastions of based left on Reddit. Based and left don't go together, my man. I'm gonna be the based left on Reddit is an oxymoron. That doesn't work, bro. Are you eating Tums raw? Why does everybody think these are Tums? They're Smarties. They're not Tums. They're fucking Smarties. Not left wing. Abort. Abort. People are so tribal. You always gotta be so tribal. Left or right? Who gives a fuck? The normal size Smartie. Astra's just a small hand. Probably because they're massive. They are pretty massive. There was another one around here, though. I don't know where that one went. It might have gotten eaten already. I'm surprised Astra knows what an oxymoron is. I'm not. I might be homeschooled, but I'm not that I mean, I am homeschooled, but listen, I'm on the internet enough. I learned everything I know from the 4chan and the internet. I learned everything I know from LGBT. People talk about left wing and right wing, but not chicken wings. This is a true statement, you know? Left wing, right wing? Can I get some chicken wings, goddammit? I love chicken wings. I also love pizza. Throwing that out there. I do love pizzas, as it turns out. I didn't get a pizza yesterday. I'm a little bit salty about it. That's why Astra eats Smarties to boost their mental capacity. It's like, I don't know, maybe we should, I understand now. I know what we need to do in this country. We need government-sponsored fanboys. I used to smoke Smarties. I was a child in an era without cigarette candies. You used to how the fuck do you smoke Smarties? What the fuck is wrong with you? Just take a pic of yourself sitting in the cat cage and post to the battle pass and watch the money roll in. What? What would that like single picture make me a ton of money? Why would that? Why do people want to? Do you guys want to see that? Do you guys want to see me in the cat cage, the cat penthouse? It's not even set up at the moment. I sure love pineapple pizza. I hate pineapple pizza. Breaking news: Fox just called the election for Donald Trump. No, wait, that was the 2020 election. They're on top of things. See, I don't like political jokes like that, because there's obviously, like, a bias behind that political joke. There's no nuance. If you're gonna make a political joke, there has to be nuance, alright? Come on. A lot of people are into pet play. I guess that's true. I certainly can't judge. I mean, I wouldn't not want to see that. Crush them and blow through the wrapper, and you can eat the dust. Don't inhale it. What? Crush them and blow through the dust? What the hell are you talking about? Oh, because then it makes like a cloud of smoke. Oh, I mean, that's just a waste of candy though, isn't it? You joke, but in 2020, Fox was the first to call it for Biden. They got shit for that. I mean, shit, dude. Were they wrong? No, he did win that. I don't know. I ironically don't know who's gonna win. I think it's about a 50% chance. I really don't know who's gonna win. It's gonna be one of the two candidates on the ballot, but I don't know which one it's gonna be. Is it gonna be the old one or the other old one? I don't know. It's gonna definitely be one of them though. Definitely gonna be one. I can say for certain that it will be one of them, unless. Fuck. You guys saw that, right? I will fucking. Where did he go? Where did you go? Where did you go? Where did he go? Where the fuck? This skirt is so incredibly short. I have got to like be really careful about this. About this spinning. See, there's like pee-pee long stockings. Yeah, she's lost it. Either way the election goes, we're fucked. Hopefully not. You like a cat chasing a laser. I read about from the in the dark, very spooky. Ooh, very spoopy. Very, very spoopy. I voted for myself for president. You should all do the same. You could just also not vote if you're gonna do that. Eventually, the split between Republicans and Democrats would be close to exactly 50-50. that the elections will be decided on a coin flip. Well, you know, there is like a chance that it turns, there's like that it goes, it's a tie. Like, there's a realistic possibility that it could tie. You are gonna get murdered. One of these days, you're gonna mess up, my man. And you're gonna die. Wherever you went, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna smash you. Kamala will lose Michigan because of Gaza. It makes sense. Fuck! Ow! He did the thing where he, like, was on my leg and then moved, and so I hit myself. Motherfucker! We got the fucking Jerry-ass fucking gnat around here. Oh my god. Kamala will lose. The CIA drone is trying to influence. He's trying to fuck with me. He's trying to get in my brain. The CIA drone. And you remember when Jerry Johnson said, "What's Aleppo?" I liked when he said that. It's Ant-Man. Fuck, dude. I don't know, if Kamala loses Michigan, then it's like, I don't know how she's gonna win, but I don't really care. It's not important. It's not important right now. I know if I kind of do want to talk about it because it's like very topical, but at the same time, if I do talk about it, people are gonna be mad at me for talking about it. So I'm just not talking about it after I just spent like an hour talking about it. If you do get that bug, post a photo on Discord so we know it's not that malnutrition causing hallucination. If I can find him, if I can just get him, like, you know, like that, then I'll get him. What's Aleppo? Put the chat into remote only mode and just pop off about politics for 15 minutes. I could, but it doesn't matter. Like, I don't want to make people mad. Like, I don't want people to not watch my stream because they don't like my politics. Like, that's annoying. You know what I mean? Or it's like, oh, you know, I used to like this guy, but then he had the wrong politics, so I don't listen to him. It's just like, it's so annoying. It's like, I don't like the fact that people are divided that much, where it's like, they can't disagree without, like, being cordial about it. I'm going out and having fun tomorrow. Where are you going? Didn't you just get back, Dom? Didn't you literally just get back? Where are you going? Everyone, the only one I kind of hope she loses is Penn, but that's because she has spent so much time there, lol. You want her to lose Pennsylvania just because she spent so much time there? That's funny, but haven't they both spent, like, an ungodly amount of time there? Trump versus Kamala poll? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I kind of want to do that. Should I do that, chat? Should I do that poll? Should I do it? Should I do the poll? Do it? Nah. Hold on, we'll do a poll for the poll. Should I do the poll? Yes, nah. I'm told everyone is coming to this or that event and then more events happen and I get invited. Oh, okay. A poll for the poll. Add an option for who the fuck cares to the poll and I'll vote. Everybody cares. Gary Johnson genuinely not knowing a city in Syria is at the height of the Syrian civil war is hysterical. The stereotype about libertarians not giving a fuck about anything outside their local community confirmed. Is my left eye okay? Wait, this one or that one? You're both, I think they're okay, yeah. Harambe or Peanut. Dick's out for Harambe, nuts out for Peanut. Wouldn't mind if Astra was on the pool. I voted for Gary Johnson, no joke. I just remember on Omegle there was like an ad for Gary Johnson. There was like they were shilling on Omegle for that for a while. I really appreciate Johnson for being on brand in that moment. He got too much shit. Maybe, because I also don't know what Aleppo is. I guess it's a Syrian city, but I don't care about Syria typically because I don't really think about Syria. But I don't know. I guess like a president does have kind of an obligation to understand what's happening in the world, though. You know, not just in your own backyard. So I don't know. I don't think if PA goes for Trump, the community on Twitch would be in shock, living in a red state after commenting of Florida for so long. Wait, what? It looks like it's a bit irritated. Does it? Does my eye look? Chat, are you gaslighting me? I think you're gaslighting me. I don't think it's. Does it look irritated? I think the president should only care about the U.S. The Secretary of State job is to care about the rest of the world. I mean, I think the president should understand. I think the president should focus on the. Damn, that was close too. 51 to 49. Holy shit. Wait, there was way more votes than I have people here. Wait a minute, that's. Someone influenced this poll. We're gonna redo this poll. Do the poll. Yes. No. Allow additional votes. No. Don't allow additional votes. Recount. Yeah, I voted twice. That's not. Stop the steal. Stop the steal. Stop. You can rig the poll with channel. Yeah, all right. We're doing it without channel points. No channel points. My fucking points. Oh, you shouldn't have tried to rig it, man. That was your fault. That was your fault for rigging the vote. Philly is way more populous than Pittsburgh, and most of the Philly area are Democrats. It's true. They're rigging it to motherfucker. They're rigging it. They rigged it. Doubtful. It was like 51 to 49 too. I was playing fair. Yeah, see, like other people were playing fair. Fuck, that's funny actually. That's really fucking funny. Stop the steal! Yes. It is pretty close. It is pretty close. It was Dominion. My fucking points. We're all equally rigging it. You know what? We'll just do we'll do it like this. We'll do it like this. I'm curious. P T or K. Presidente? T or K? There we go. I'll just do it like that. That way, that'll be good. That'll be good. Choose P. The P is just the name. Have a poll for whether we can see. Have a poll for whether or not we can use channel points. You can't listen. It's not that kind of fucking poll, all right? It's just listen. It doesn't matter. Like it doesn't fucking. Whoever wins my stupid little Twitch poll isn't gonna decide the election. I just want to know what my viewers think. Okay. Did everyone finally stop attacking Astra? No. That's never gonna happen. People always attack me. No, Jill Stein, the Green Party gets like 3% in the general election every cycle. Yeah, but Jill Stein isn't okay. Jill Stein is not winning. All right, the whole point of Jill Stein running is just to be like a distraction. It's poll is transphobic. It's binary. You clearly don't understand trans people. If you think binary is a problem. 56%. Why would you look at that? Interesting. Can I mail in my vote? Fuck, dude. It's this fucking gnat. I'm gonna kill this gnat. Can I mail in my vote? That's pretty fucking funny, actually. Jill Shine screws over Kamala. Does she? Is Jill stealing votes? Fuck. We gotta stop talking about politics. This is not. It's not. My uncle voted. He died 10 years ago. Do you accept facts? That's just a North Korean spy. Am I? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think Americans are allowed in North Korea anymore. Do you know most Trump supporters don't answer poll questions? So underreported. Oh, there you go. There you go. Underreported. I don't even know why I decided to do that poll. I wanted to do that poll for some reason. It is funny. It's very funny. I'm interested to see what will happen tomorrow. What time do the polls close tomorrow? Anyway, actually. When does my local polling station close? Oh, I have to find this again. God damn it. There we go. But when does it actually close? It's not giving me any hours. Check availability? That's not what I want. I just want to know what time I need to do this. What time do I need to be? That's not what I wanted. What time do I need to be there? We open at like 1, I think it's 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 8 p.m. for Florida? Okay. ABC News is now reporting the results of the Astra stream poll to rejoice Kamala Harris supporters, as it seems the VP has locked up the femboy enjoyer rate. What is the VP of femboy? I hate Tim Walz. I won't even lie about that. Tim Walz is a fucking weirdo. I do not like that guy. That guy gives me the heebie-jeebies. I do not like... If I was in a room alone with that guy, I would be like... Hulk Hogan wasn't lubed up enough during the campaigns. That was not... I'm not sold. Go vote as early as possible to avoid long lines. I mean, I imagine it's gonna be like... It's probably gonna gonna have to wait in the line anyway. It's alright though. Yeah, it'll be alright. I just have to wake up in time to go. As there will be problems. Probably, I don't know. Could be different from different districts. I even got my mail-in ballot law. I never even got my mail-in ballot. I voted yes on 3. Based. I do see like signs around like my town that are like vote no on 4, vote no on 3. I'm just like, I just love nothing more than smoking weed and killing babies. Those 2 amendments are like so different from each other. None of the above. If they did I'd actually vote for them. What? Hogan should have wrestled Trump while Elon Musk jerked out himself off with a giant robot girlfriend. That would have made a hell of a campaign ad. Probably, but it probably wouldn't have gone over well with the evangelical voters. It's a big voting block. You gotta think about. But no on everything. We don't need it. We can't afford it. Well, 3 will get money. That will make money. If you vote yes on 3, that will make money for the Florida. If you live in Florida, anyway. It won't probably do anything if you don't live in Florida. But if you live in Florida, it will probably make money. It'll probably, like, add to the GDP of Florida by, like, a substantial amount. Like, $200 million a year or something like that. Secret Service would never allow that. I can't imagine becoming a doctor and then specializing in abortion. The fuck is this 3? It's a Florida amendment. on the Florida ballot this year, there are a bunch of other like really controversial amendments that they're adding to the Constitution, and so it's like there's 6 amendments on the Florida ballot this year that we have to vote on, and some of them I don't care about, and some of them I do care about, and I know which ones I'm voting for. I'm not gonna say I won't even lie about voting on 3. I don't care about that one, but I'm not gonna say which other ones I'm am not voting for, except for 2. 2 is also pretty bog standard. Is that like a scratch on my... What is that? There's like a scratch on my eye. 2 and 3 are pretty easy though, because it's like 2 is like the right to fish and hunt, and that's pretty based, honestly. The Bussy Amendment. JD Vance and Tim Walz. Tim Walz is such a weirdo. Like I get the creeps from that guy, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He just like makes me deeply uncomfortable. I have a drug test coming up, but after that I need to smoke weed bad. Damn. Can't you already hunt with iguanas and gators? Yeah, you can already hunt, but that's the thing though. The amendment would make it a constitutional right, so that they couldn't later down the line make a law saying that you can't hunt certain animals because because it's a constitutional right. But the FWC still has like power, so the FWC can still say you can't hunt this specific type of animal because that animal is endangered. So for like environmental conservation, they can tell you which ones you can and cannot hunt, but it would basically mean that hunting is the preferred method of wildlife conservation. And for what I've heard, it's like a no-brainer. Like it's like it would be really good for the environment to vote yes on that one, is what I've heard. I'll vote for it anyway, just because I feel like it should be a constitutional right to hunt. I feel like that the government shouldn't be able to tell you you're not allowed to hunt, so. Did you know Brad Pitt is older than Tim Walz? I don't care about Brad Pitt or Tim Walz. I think you both eat horse jizz. He literally wears mascara, which would be cool if he wasn't himself. He does not wear mascara. Does he wear mascara? I'm pretty sure just people have... Do people have... Is he wearing mascara? That's hilarious if he actually wears mascara. That'd be fucking so funny. I don't think he does. And some people just genuinely have really dark eyes, but I don't think just... Okay, now I have to know. Does JD Vance wear eyeliner? Cause like I know people there are definitely people who have like a thing. Like they don't actually wear eyeliner, but it looks like they're wearing eyeliner. This is not real. I don't think he reveals the truth as exposed as his wife Usha gives him 3 word on the record mark on rumors. Usher wife confirmed in a statement that they're all natural. His wife Usha Vance wrote in a statement to the outlet, "I've always been jealous of those lashes." So no, he does not wear eyeliner. According to some random website. So maybe he does wear eyeliner. Who knows? Do you guys remember Hane Chads? No, I don't remember that. If he wasn't a jerk, his eyes would be pretty. JD Vance said he told his grandma he was gay and she talked him down. It's in his book. That's that is weird. I don't know. I feel like in terms of weird or creepiness, Tim Walz just has the cake. Like, you can't beat that, dude. You can't beat that. Like, if you listen to JD Vance talk, at least he sounds like a normal human being. JD Vance sounds like he's trying to get something from you. And it's like, I don't like it. Either way, wearing mascara or makeup doesn't make you gay. Yeah, it doesn't. Avoiding political controversy by alluding to politics. Please clap for Jeb Bush. Jeb Bush. Jeb is a mess. Jeb is a waste. Jeb is a big fat mess. I love Jeb. I so desperately want Jeb Bush to win. Trump doesn't even want Vance on the ticket? What the fuck? Why do you, where do you get that information? Why would, of course, nuts. If he didn't want Vance on the ticket, he wouldn't have picked Vance. That's not how that works, my man. If he didn't pick Vance, he wouldn't have picked Vance. It's not like he doesn't want Vance on the ticket. I feel like most people kind of come around, like, I wasn't sure, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have come around on Vance a lot. Like, he's especially after he went on Rogan. Like, once he went on Rogan, I feel like a lot of people were like, this guy's actually kind of decent. Tell the substance body horror, you would freak out, but I enjoy it. My favorite GQD speedrun ever was when they got a donation from Jeb Bush that said, please clap. Oh no. Please clap. I need to see that clip really quick. Jeb Bush, please clap.
I think the next president needs to be a lot quieter, but send a signal that we're prepared to act in the national security interests of this country to get back in the business of creating a more peaceful world. Please clap.
What the fuck is this? I just want the meme.
You want to talk?
No, that's not it. No. There it is.
Listen, repealing
there it
is not
is.
going to be easy. Passing a simple flat tax and abolishing the IRS is not going to be easy. But if we stand with the American people, we can do it.
Dr. President, thank you for including me in the debate. Governor Bush, I want to...
Yes. Yeah.
You have said illegal immigrants, quote, broke the law. What does that mean to you, and how does that inform
First, I
your approach
feel like
to immigration reform?
Great question.
Jet is a mess. Jeb Bush is the weakest person on the stage by far. Jeb is a waste, and everybody knows it. He is so weak, it's laughable.
It's like one of my favorite memes. I love that. Ben. Jeb lost because he is a strange guy. But Jeb lost because Trump called him a mess. It was so funny. It was actually so funny. Jeb is a mess. 2016 was the funniest race. That was the funniest election cycle of all time. I don't think it's gonna be hard to top that one. This one's too, like, scary, but the other one was just like, that was funny. 2016 was a funny year. You guys remember 2016? It seems like it was yesterday, but it was so long ago. There are countless memes from that race, not just politicians themselves. I know, there was so many memes. The meme potential from that race was so good. It was so good. It was actually so good. Just wait till we get Gen Z running for POTUS in about 80 years from now, when they're actually able to run for office and get in. People said in 2016 the worst was the worst year ever. Yeah, because people didn't understand that that was just the beginning, and that it was all just... They killed Harambe, and it was just like... Yeah, it was it. That was it. They killed Harambe, and it was just all downhill from there. It's like, it's only gotten more insane since 2016. I remember 2016 felt like a paradigm shift. Like, it was like a, whoa! This is crazy. This is the world we live in. And then it's like, it just kept getting weirder and weirder and more like... Wow, there's a lot of historical events that keep happening, and it's like, what the fuck? I don't remember much about 2016. It was funny because no one was convinced it could happen. The only two choices are equally horrifying. Yeah. More politicians should be funny instead of just being another soulless drone in a suit. That's honestly, that's what I like. I like watching politics when it is like just a shit show. When it literally is just like actually a shit show. It's my favorite type of politics. Hey, 2016 is the year we realized comedy is a reality show. Trump has ED, Kamala has no D, so either way this goes, we're not going to be dicking down any other country for at least 4 years. It's a weird take to have, but alright. They killed the monkey, and the timeline went to shit. That's how the death of the squirrel affects the timeline. What do you think that Peanut's gonna do to the timeline? The death of Harambe really fucked up the timeline. But what is the squirrel gonna do? God, that makes me so mad. That's so sad. I fucking hate that they killed that squirrel. That squirrel deserved better. That squirrel deserved fucking better. It will not revert things. I am livid about that, dude. They took this cute, adorable little animal that was peacefully living with this guy that was taking perfect care of him. Did you see the Peanut the squirrel? He was clean. He looked like a clean squirrel. He was adorable. He was playful. He was loving. He was not aggressive at all. He was such a lovey, mushy little squirrel. And what did they do? They fucking killed it. Because, I don't know. They just did. And it's like, alright. Alright. Alright, that needs to not happen. That needs to not. That's fucked up. That is fucked up. I was like, I can't support a government that kills innocent squirrels for no reason. This is just not. Did you see the lady who reported it as tried to scrub herself from the internet? It's not gonna work. She's gonna get what's coming to her. And you know what? I'm just gonna watch. I'm just gonna watch her get what's coming to her. Cause fuck it, dude. There's a special place in hell for people who do that kind of shit. That is fucked up. I bet that guy fed him grapes. I don't know what he fed him, but he was adorable, and I love PETA the squirrel. Hate Trump all you want, plenty of reasons why, but Kamala has shown she will change positions and beliefs on a drop of hat, depending on yeah, I mean, that's just a, yeah, it's just, yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to just get into literal, just political opinions here, but, you know. Yeah, I don't know. It's the whole PETA situation. So sad. I wish that didn't happen. And then again, I wouldn't have known about it had it not happened. Like, I didn't know Peanut, like, before the story broke. Squirrels love grapes, do they? I did not know that. I just looked up, they actually killed the fucking squirrel. What the fuck? Oh, dude, you haven't even looked it up yet? It's one of those things where you look it up and you're like, oh, that's sad. But then you look it up and you're like, someone needs to pay. Who is it gonna be? Like, it's one of those stories that's like, it makes you angry when you actually look into it. Chat, let me watch a video of Peanut the squirrel.
That's Peanut the squirrel eating a waffle.
Look at him, he's eating a fucking waffle!
Eating a waffle with his rescuer turned owner Mark Longo, who launched the critter to social media fame over the past 7 years. But now the squirrel and Longo are getting even more attention.
Peanut was the best thing that ever happened to us.
The New York State Department of Environmental Conservation seized the pet and Longo's pet raccoon Fred on Wednesday. It said, quote, following multiple reports from the public about the potentially unsafe housing of wildlife that could carry rabies and the illegal keeping of wildlife as pets. DEC conducted an investigation. Then on Friday afternoon, it confirmed in a joint statement with the Chemung County Health Department that, quote, a person involved in the investigation was bitten by the squirrel. To test for rabies, both animals were euthanized. We spoke with Longo earlier Friday about the seizure of his home and farm in Pine City, which he says lasted 5 hours.
You need that many officers to show up to my house to literally pull my closets apart.
The only way to legally be able to rescue wild animals like squirrels is to become a licensed wildlife rehabilitator, a process that could take months.
We were ready to comply. We were ready to get the paperwork. We were in the process of doing that. We needed a little bit of guidance from the DEC.
Longo plans to take legal action after what he considered excessive force from Wednesday's raid. Christy Kalishian, CBS News, New York.
It's like that. It's the kind of thing that just makes you wanna just Where are the pitchforks? Where are the pitchforks? Where are they? Can we test Astra for rabies? You should never have posted it on the internet. I don't know, man. It was 7 years. 7 years they lived with that squirrel, dude. That was... Oh my god. Yeah, I doubt the squirrel drew blood. Probably not. You just, like, bit it because he was scared. And it's like, oh, fuck, dude. Fuck that, man. Fuck those people who did that. Like, genuinely. That is so fucked up. That is so fucked. That makes me angry. The government action will only encourage more people to home squirrel. The agent should have handled the squirrel. Only a vet tech. Peanut bit the agent, and they had to kill him to check for rabies. I don't care. They should have not done that in the first place. Wouldn't that be something you would use like an animal care like person to do? Isn't that just complete negligence on his part? Like, you don't, if you have a raccoon in your house, you don't call the police to come and get them, right? You call animal control, not some random person, right? Isn't animal control supposed to be like capable of doing that without hurting the animal and not having to test for rabies? Like, it just seemed like some bitch really wanted to why did they report Peanut the squirrel? What was their reason? Was she just like angry? What was the reason? Trump is not happy about beloved online squirrels euthanasia. Oh man, Peanut the squirrel is so cute. I'm so angry about it too. Dude, oh no, here's the Do video from 2 years ago. Oh, this is gonna make me mad. This is actually gonna make me mad.
Him in some sort of way. In the morning, we had breakfast together. This is mine. Give me this. Can you give me this? Give me this. Go off to work. He hangs out with Chloe for most of the day. He plays like a cat. And then when I get home, it's the best thing I could ever ask for. I have to keep him active so he still stays healthy. When I snap my fingers, it's time to jump. He knows that I'm going to catch him. Honestly, it's still surreal. This doesn't happen to people. I was walking down the street before Mom was hit by a car.
I like that peanut.
This is so sad, chat. This is actually so
And
sad.
as I got closer, little black
This is awful.
on my leg and got home, called his
This
name
is
as
the
fast
worst.
as I could.
This is
When I
heartbreaking.
was
This
like,
makes me want to
"They're
cry,
here,
dude.
They're gonna euthanize him. There's really nothing we could do. So I went to it. Found myself to make a goat milk formula for him.
He loves it.
The end goal was to get him back to health and release him. We would kind of see how far he could jump. And each day he got stronger.
This is actually so fucking sad, chat. Someone needs. Where are the fucking pitchforks, dude? Where are the fucking pitchforks?
He fully recovered, released him, and he took off right when we went outside. And that release day was one of the saddest and proudest moments I've ever had. And then I looked through the window and there he was. I opened the door and he ran inside. He's not forced to stay here. I would love him for as long as he keeps me company. I cherish every moment I have with him. He's my best friend. Saved this guy and he saved me in so many ways. I couldn't ask for a better family.
That's actually so fucking sad, dude. That's brutal. That's fucking brutal. That's fucking so brutal. Now you made me feel worse. This is fucking painful. I know. Literally, Karen saying the school wasn't properly housed. She fielded multiple reports using the magic phrase possible threat to humans, and this bloated government agency decided to cosplay as a tier 1 operator and raided animal rescue for a squirrel. I hear a scale of what animals can get rabies, and squirrels are one of the lowest ends. Yeah. Fucking gnats still bother me. There's a special place in hell for that bitch and the person that killed it. I know, right? It's like, fuck. Someone needs to pay. Someone needs to pay. Fuck, dude. It's so upsetting. It actually is so upsetting. Anyway, chat. I'm gonna probably try to find something to eat. I'm probably gonna try to make something. Not for Jizzy, because obviously I'm no longer the housewife that cooks food. I've lost my food cooking privileges. And this gnat keeps bothering me. Anyway, chat, I will see you guys later. You still chasing the imaginary bug? It's still fucking here, dude. He's really annoying. They specifically asked him if he had cameras in his house before they began the search, and so they did not want to be filmed. Dude, that's fucked up. Fit check? Alright, I'll do a fit check. And then we'll call it. Alright, chat. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Did you lose the kitchen? What did you do to lose the kitchen privileges? Not cook enough. That's what I did. Anyway, chat. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll have to see how tomorrow goes. But anyway, thank you, everybody, for watching.